My business is cross-cultural connections. My services would be anything from intercultural coaching, so business coaching or coaching for management or even expatriate families, to communications training. So if you're trying to sell to, say, for example, India, so what you need to adapt in your style. I have a multicultural background myself. I grew up in Austria, and I guess traveling is in my blood. I took myself off to France and Spain pretty early on, and then landed in Ireland in the early 1990s. And I guess, there's always been this bridge function between different groups, and I guess that's what I'm good at. And you just follow your heart. I work as a coach, so it would be one-to-one or in a team situation. And I also work as a trainer, so you'd have a group of people. I prefer smaller groups because that's where the real work happens. Or do group facilitation. So there's lots of different nationalities coming together. For a strategic workshop, for example, and I bring them through the day. I facilitate the process. I look at various aspects as well, not just the mind. I look at body somatic work. I look at breathing, I look at emotional work as well, and bring it all together. My highlight is, every time I see the light in people's eyes, my clients, and they have this sense of connection, and, they can really expand the way they see the world and think. Well, for example, recently I had a client, an engineering client, and they had problems with a site in France. So they approached me and said, look, at this point, this is really costing us money. We have to send loads of people over there, and can you help us out? So we did a cross-cultural awareness session, and I had them look at their values, their own values as well, which they got really surprised by. Why would you look at your own values? But that's the starting point. A coaching in particular can be quite erratic in the hours. Some coach clients would be available at the weekend, especially expatriate families, or the evenings, or even early mornings. So I have to be quite flexible, and I have to have the support around me. Get family support around you. It's very, very important to have support around you. I guess I'd like to expand a little bit more on the international scale, so get involved more on international projects, pan-European projects. My website is www.crossculturalconnections.ie.